Hi, Pastor Bob Nogalski again here. We're finishing the reading of We Are Americans by Samuel Gipp. We're now into the chapter of the founding of the United States of America. So was this great nation founded to advance multiculturalism, enjoy free enterprise, or pretend that there was no God to answer to for our actions? The Founding Fathers can explain it the best, believe me. Why? Because that's what they're called, the Founding Fathers. John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States, said concerning the founding of the United States, "The highest glory of the American Revolution was this, that it connected in one indissoluble bond the principles of civil government with the principles of Christianity." The greatest thing Patrick Henry said was not, "Give me liberty or give me death." Outstanding though that courageous statement was, the greatest thing Patrick Henry ever said was, "It cannot be emphasized too strongly or too often that this great nation was founded not by religionists, but by Christians. Not on religions, but on the gospel of Jesus Christ." Even those in Congress recognized that America was founded to be distinctly Christian rather than multicultural. In 1853, the Senate Judiciary Committee of the United States declared, "We are Christians not because the law demands it, but from choice and education." But they, the founders, had no fear or jealousy of religion itself, nor did they wish to see us an irreligious people. They did not intend to spread over all the public authorities and the whole public action of the nation the dead and revolting spectacle of atheistic apathy. In 1854, the House Judiciary Committee of the United States affirmed the same thing. Had the people during the Revolution had any suspicion of an attempt to war against Christianity, that revolution would have been strangled in its cradle. At the time of the adoption of the Constitution and its amendments, the universal sentiment was that Christianity should be encouraged. That was the religion of the founders of the Republic, and they expected it to remain the religion of their descendants. America's founding was so steeped in Bible that even that fountain of disinformation, Newsweek, couldn't deny it. In December 27, 1982 edition, in an article entitled "How the Bible Made America," this bastion of anti-Americanism had to admit that the Bible has exerted an unrivaled influence of American culture, politics, and social life. Now historians are discovering that the Bible, perhaps even more than the Constitution, is our founding document. Bible study was the core of public education, and nearly every literate family not only owned a Bible, but read it regularly and reverently because of this biblical influence. The United States seemed to Europeans to be one vast public congregation, a nation with the soul of a church. How about that? Are people of other faiths welcome here? Yes, they're welcome here. But once they get here, they are to forsake their inferior religion and join up with the Christianity of America. The God of their ancestors wasn't able to make their country as great as the God of the Bible made America. That's true. So why stick with a loser God? Come to America and accept America's God and enjoy the blessings of that God. Think about it. The gods of Hindus have certainly not made India greater than the USA. The only reason it's getting greater is because we're losing Christianity here. Going back to heathenism. Which means we're going back and we're falling. Stop being so stupid. And why would we, or even Indian immigrants, want to stick with those impotent gods? Buddha has not produced any great nations. Why stick with Buddha? The God of Islam thinks murdering school children on a bus is a virtuous act? Virtuous act? And heaven is an orgy? Who would keep such a God once they have access to the truth? Living and loving God of the Bible. America was never intended to be a nation of many faiths. It was intended to be a nation of one God, the God of the Bible. Was the United States of America intended to be a Christian nation? Not only was that the intention, but it was universally accepted that it was a Christian nation. In 1892, the Supreme Court, after conducting a thorough and unbiased review of American history, declared, "There is no dissonance in these declarations. There is a universal language pervading them all, having one meaning. They affirm and reaffirm that this is a religious nation. This is a Christian nation." Today, the bullies in academia and the news media have forced us to allow atheists and God-haters as an integral part of our society. But it was not always so. None other than Benjamin Franklin wrote in a tract encouraging immigration in the United States. Bad examples to youth are more rare in America, which must be a comforting consideration to parents. To this may be truly added that serious religion under its various denominations is not only tolerated, but respected in practice. Atheism is unknown there, infidelity rare and secret, so that persons may live to a great age in that country without having their piety shocked by meeting with either an atheist or an infidel. Who wrote that? Benjamin Franklin. God wins. 50-0. You see what he's talking about. The facts of history illustrate the nation that this nation never intended to be God neutral. Public displays of worship and subservience to the God of creation have always been made a matter of factly. There can be no greater example of this than casual and unapologetic declarations concerning God in the constitutions, listen to me, of every one of the 50 states. Whatever state you're in, did you read the Constitution? How did it get there? Why did they talk about God? Why did they talk about Jesus Christ? As if it was commonplace. You've been taught a bill of goods that's wrong, sir or ma'am. Alabama, 1901. Preamble. We the people of the state of Alabama, invoking the favor and guidance of Almighty God, do ordain and establish the following Constitution. Alaska, 1956. Preamble. We the people of Alaska, grateful to God and to those who founded our nation and pioneered this great land. Arizona, 1911. Preamble. We the people of the state of Arizona, grateful to Almighty God for our liberties, do ordain this Constitution. Arkansas, 1874. Preamble. We the people of the state of Arkansas, grateful to Almighty God for the privilege of choosing our own form of government. California, 1879. We the people of the state of California, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom. Now, what Almighty God do you think they're talking about, people? The God of the Buddhists or Hindus? Are you nuts? It's the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the only true God. Colorado, 1876. We the people of Colorado, with profound reverence for the supreme ruler of the universe. Connecticut, 1818. Preamble. The people of Connecticut acknowledge with gratitude the good providence of God in permitting them to enjoy. Delaware, preamble. Through divine goodness, all men have by nature the rights of worshiping and serving their Creator according to the dictates of their consciences. Florida, 1885, preamble. We, the people of the state of Florida, grateful to Almighty God for constitutional liberty, establish this Constitution. Georgia, 1777, preamble. We, the people of Georgia, relying upon protection and guidance of Almighty God, do ordain and establish this Constitution. Hawaii, 1959. We, the people of Hawaii, as liberal as them suckers are, grateful for divine guidance, establish this Constitution. Idaho, 1889, preamble. We, the people of the state of Idaho, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom to secure its blessings. Illinois, 1870. We, the people of the state of Illinois, grateful to Almighty God for the civil, political, and religious liberty which He hath so long permitted us to enjoy, and looking to Him for blessings on our endeavors. Imagine that long preamble in Illinois. Good night. Indiana, 1851. We, the people of the state of Indiana, grateful to Almighty God for the free exercise of the right to choose our form of government. Iowa, 1857, preamble. We, the people of the state of Iowa, grateful to the Supreme Being for the blessings here to enjoy and filling our dependence on Him for a continuation of these blessings, establish this Constitution. Kansas, 1859. We, the people of Kansas, grateful to Almighty God for our civil and religious privileges, establish this Constitution. Over and over again. You say what, there's 50 states back? Hey, all the preambles of the 50 states have this God thing in it. How about that? This God thing. Do you know God? You need to know God. There's only one God, the God that made our country so great. The one that you have freedom to go and do all your kind of nasty stuff here. Those of you that don't like Him, don't like His people. You can live like hell in this country because of our forefathers. What do you think about that? What kind of freedom is that? Do it in some other country.